Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Chs High School Spring Concert. I would introduce myself, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I am. I want to welcome you all. I also would like to acknowledge the fact that we've had 5 straight days of 40 and 50 degree nights. So this might very well be the most comfortable this gym has ever been for a concert in May. So enjoy it, we'll warm it up, and then it'll be hot for honors night tomorrow night. Sorry, everybody. We're going to open up with our swing choir contest set, followed by one extra piece. You're not going to hear from me again until I come back and do some awards a little bit later. So here we go.
The 1965 Broadway musical It is considered one of the first rockabilly records incorporating elements of blues, country, and pop music of the time. Perkins' original version of the song appeared on the Cashbox best-selling singles list for 16 weeks and spent 2 weeks at the number 2 position. Kirby Shaw's arrangement of this standard features a scat solo by Will Welly.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now, Bill Packer, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
At this time, I'd like to recognize the 4-year senior members of both the choir and the band. As the years have gone on and schedules have become more complex, it's become more and more difficult for these kids to manage to do 4 years in either band or choir, let alone I have 2 that did 4 years in both band and choir. So it's a testament to their love of the department, their love of making music, and their ability to go with the flow and make sure that their schedules work from year to year. I'm going to begin with the 4-year members of the CHS chorus, and this could be 4 years in any combination of band, choir, concert choir, or swing choir, or multiple years in both. But 4 seniors this year have 4 years in choir, and they are Jack Heffernan, Mira Craig, Ari Shipley, and Summer Galloway. Next up, we have the 4-year senior members of the CHS band. These people really should be up for sainthood because they have to put up with me for 4 years in the band room last hour of the day, and that's when I'm the most testy and the most irritating, and they still come back for more year after year. Our 4-year seniors in band are Max Bleckley, Nick Coffey, Joshua Cobble, Nico de Guzman, Toby Gersis, Mira Craig, Jaden Lopez, Tia Martinez, Tino Raphael, Lincoln Schrader. Ari Shipley. Whitney Salser. And Will Wilson.
Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is the main song from the animated feature film Lilo and Stitch. The song has become the most popular of the franchise and is one of Disney's most beloved songs. In fact, this song is so popular that the concert choir asked Colonel to sing it, even though we just performed it 2 years ago. The Chester High School Concert Choir concludes this concert set with the Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
At this, oops, I got to turn back on. It works a lot better if you turn it on. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of the members of the cast of the Addams Family. 2 years ago, when I suggested that I take over theater, well, first my wife said, "Are you nuts?" And then second, Mr. Bleckley said yes, and without hesitation. But it's really been kind of a resurgence of energy for me as things were starting to get tired and and stale for me. It gave me something new to do. It did basically take up all of January, February, March, but that's okay. The kids have been so very receptive to me and to my way of doing things, which was totally different from the directors of the past. And I appreciate it more than they know. And this year, it was just really, really difficult for me to come up with award winners, so I probably did more than I should have. But that's okay. I'm going to first start with outstanding vocalists for this year's production of The Addams Family, and that goes to Jason Sibley for the role of Gomez Addams, and Grace Kirkpatrick for the role of Alicia Addams. Next up, outstanding characterization. It's one thing to sing, it's another thing to become the character. And I had several that truly just became their characters. Whether it was singing on a banquet table, falling in love with the moon, being the happy girl that never smiled, or being the happy girl who never smiled boyfriend. These four just did anything I asked all along the way. They put trust in me and they just put themselves out there. I really appreciate it. This year, I'm giving outstanding characterization awards to Ari Shipley, Will Logan, Megan Zimmer, and J.D. Lopez. And then I also wanted to give out some directors' awards. I had people, not necessarily on stage, but behind the scenes, that were there taking over, doing things for me, kind of running the show when I was busy doing other stuff. And I couldn't do these shows without these people. And I wish really I could give way many more of these. But this year, I'm giving directors' awards for commitment and dedication to Chelsea Mathis, Liam Holland, Isabel Smith, and Elizabeth Wilson. And then finally, I had 3 seniors who have been involved with the CHS Theater Department all 4 years of their high school. Now for that means they went through 2 directors, a transition from monster productions to scaled back shows to bringing back musicals. And so just the fact that they were willing to stick it out through all of the change and all of the new, I just can't say enough about these people. 4-year senior awards this year go to Nico de Guzman, Ari Shipley, and Will Logan.
We love and appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for such a great opportunity. Corn dog. Lastly, if you help out your leader, either as a student or an adult, you may sign the flag if you haven't already done so. It will be located in the band room as Grace and I no longer want to deal with it. I will not lie, it is quite an eyesore. Once again, thank you very much, Mr. Farmer. We love and appreciate you more than you could ever imagine.
We'll hang in our basement when we're retired.
Fanfare Spring was commissioned by the Curtis Erickson and Ford School Band in Allen, Texas, and it is premiered in December 2022. The general meaning of a spree is liveliness, vivaciousness, or sprightliness. People with a spree are described as full of life, joy, and vigor. The goal of this piece was to provide an energetic fanfare and opener that is not only fun but also has a bit of flourish. We hope you enjoy Carol Breton Chambers Fanfare Spree.
This compelling overture by Robert W. Smith is probably his most impressive festival work ever, opening with a distinctive full brass fanfare and evolves into an infectious rhythm section that sounds strong and confident. This is Robert W. Smith's Concert.
Quirky and unique while still conforming to traditional march form, this gem is a perfect example of the march style. It is sure to be a crowd favorite. The CHS Concert Band concludes its contest portion of tonight's performance with Matthew R. Putnam's Razzmatazz.
So there's really so much music involved in preparing the performance strip that I felt it best to break up the band by putting the instrumental and vocal music awards in the middle of the band set. Gives them a chance to recover a little bit after so much playing. We're going to start this evening with some choral awards. And the first one that I'd like to give out, as soon as I get to the right page, is the Amanda Kari Memorial Award. Amanda was a member of the CHS Swing Choir back in about, I guess it was 2005, it's been 20 years ago, when she was suddenly killed in an auto accident, and she loved swing choir. She waited until late in high school to decide to do it, and she got in there and she's like, I don't know why I didn't do this more throughout school. And then, in the blink of an eye, she was gone. And so, as part of her memorial, her family set up a fund to fund an award, a perpetual award in her name, and they decided that they'd like her to be given to a most improved swing choir member. Well, swing choir has made a drastic change in direction in the last few years with scheduling issues and things like that. The group got smaller, but we still wanted to do something more meaningful. And so we migrated ourselves to a local jazz group this year, which has really, really been fun. We've been able to do different types of music and all sorts of things. But there is one person who just came out of his shell this year. And, you know, he came in and he was so very serious at the very beginning. And then all at once, I saw his parents come out because they were both swing choir members back in the day. And I saw this glimmer in him that I saw in him all those years ago. This year, the Amanda Carr Memorial Award for the Most Improved First Year Swing Choir Member goes to Bentley Balboy. Next, I have the Arian Award and the Arian Award runner-up. This year, it was really difficult to come down to who got what. I always have tried to make it someone who's had longevity inside the department. It was rough, and I tossed things back and forth, and then I rearranged things, and I looked at who was going to get band awards, who was going to get choral awards, and I settled on a path. And so this year, the Arian Award runner-up for the CHS chorus goes to Will Welke. And the CHS Arian Award this year goes to a 4-year member of the swing choir and the concert choir. Been in swing choir, I think, all 4 years, been in concert choir many of those years, if not all 4. This year, the Arian Award for the CHS chorus goes to Ari Shipley. Next up, we have the Frederick Allmeyer Memorial Award. Freddie Allmeyer was a member of the CHS band his entire time in high school, and then he went off to serve our country in Vietnam, where he was tragically killed in action. For years, I gave this award out, and I really had no emotional tie to the award. I'm not from Chester. I didn't know Freddie. And then I spent a day, and we went over to Perryville, and I went to the Vietnam Wall, and I found Freddie's name on the wall. And all of a sudden, the reality hit me that that's a real person who was here and in the blink of an eye, gone in service to the country. So then established was an award in his name, and it was to be given out each year to a most improved or a most deserving sophomore. This year, I had someone who I forced to step up and take a lead, even though I'm sure she didn't think she could. She didn't want to. But I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing her. She wasn't the first sophomore that I pushed into this role, and she probably, well, she might be the last. I don't know. We'll see. She'll be in the role next year, so she probably will be the last I push in. But she's done an outstanding job for me, and you've heard her a couple times already tonight in solo action. This year, the Frederick Allmeyer Memorial Award goes to Kendall Manning. Next up, we have the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. Now, the irony in this year is we didn't have jazz band. We couldn't come up with a piano player and a guitar player, and both are pretty essential. I can get by without a guitar player. I can't get by without a piano player. So we made the difficult decision in January that jazz band wasn't going to happen. And I think that most people were genuinely bummed by that decision that we couldn't come up. And they're like, "Oh, come on, Colonel, you can play piano." And I'm like, "You heard me, choir." No, I can't. And so I decided that I was going to go ahead and award the award this year because I think that this person would have won it anyway. I had one person who loves to drum, and pep band has been his life, but secondary to that was jazz band. And he was really upset that I wasn't going jazz band. Like, he looked at me and said, "Are you serious? We're not going it." But I have no doubt that had the year gone on and we'd been able to do jazz band, that I would still be giving this year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award in memory of Brad Edmeyer to Max Barkley. Next up, we have the Wayne Thorne Memorial Award. And the Wayne Thorne Memorial Award is given out each year to an outstanding senior who has exhibited great service. There's one name that came to mind in this situation. Someone who stepped up and said, "I want to be drum major." And I said, "I don't think you can be, because I can't afford to lose you on trombone." And then, of course, he's standing and he said, "I want to be drum major too." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? 2 trombone players that want to be drum major? I'm in trouble." But I did it anyway. He was a great asset to us during marching band. He's been a great asset to the music department, to the theater department. He has just been in genuine service pretty much his entire time here in high school. This year, the Wayne Thorne Memorial Award goes to Jamie Lopez. I said, "Funny story. They screwed up your plaque. It says Jade Lopez." And then as I was reading my notes for this thing, I looked down and you know what I typed? Jade Lopez. So I'll have to pay to fix that one, but that's okay. Next up, we have the Arian Award for the CHS Band. Again, so many people that I couldn't give it to. In the end, I couldn't come up with just one. I had 3 names in mind. I had 2 that I thought were clear-cut winners. This year, the Arian Award runner-up for the Chester High School Band goes to Ari Shipley. And then there's the Arian Award, the highest award that we award to seniors in band. 2 4-year seniors, 2 that I can't imagine what it's going to be like next year without them. One who left COVID as a clarinet player and came back from the COVID shutdown as an oboe player, taught himself oboe, and came back playing it as if he'd been playing it his entire life. And then Nico, my first-year clarinet player. I don't know where I'm going to go next year without Will and Nico, but they better come back and visit every now and then. The Chester High School Arian Award this year for the CHS Band is given to Nico de Guzman and Will and Nico.
From the radio airwaves of the 70s to the bright lights of the Broadway stage, the music of ABBA continues to excite listeners everywhere. Their stellar medley of hits includes I Have a Dream, Mamma Mia, SOS, Knowing Me, Knowing You, The Winner Takes It All, and Dancing Queen. This is Michael Brown's arrangement of ABBA on Broadway.
CHS Band will perform a tribute honoring our men and women of the armed forces. This piece includes the Quezon song, Semper Paratus, the Marines hymn, the U.S. Air Force, and Anchors Away. As each service song is played this evening, we invite veterans of that particular branch of the military to stand and be recognized by the audience. We sincerely thank all members of the armed forces for your service to our great nation.
Once again, I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. I know it's a little bit longer than it usually is, but I promise the kids 8 o'clock, and it is 8:03. That's pretty good for me. So have a good night. We'll see you all next year. Thank you.